Hello guys, welcome to our second video on HEX and the recent price performance. I think today we're going to spend a little bit more time looking at the price candles individually. So if you're familiar, if you're new to crypto, you may have never ever heard of HEX. HEX is one of the biggest cryptocurrencies that isn't talked about by mainstream. And if it is talked about mainstream, there's a lot of negative press. But today we will just be looking at charts. We cannot get political about charts. I don't think anyone in the world can look at the same chart as me and we could have many disagreements. I think it's pretty black and white what goes on with the charts, right? You know, it goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. If it goes all around, it goes all around. You know, there's no ending to it. But let's just get into the basics of HEX. So if we just look at HEX from a linear log scale, I mean, if you were to have bought HEX this time last year, so around, let's see, February, let's see, that is around, let's find February here. My apologies, guys. Let's just start in February of last year. So that is the 27th, let's see, yeah, 27th. So from the 27th to the 21st, which was about 200 days, you would have 6,000% returns. Let's just pull up a simple calculator for everyone for what that is, right? So you have $1,000, right? And then you times that by, I think, so what, 200% is a 2x. So I think it's pretty safe to say that we could just do, it's at least a, let's see, I think it's a 60x. So you would have, sorry, let's just make sure I'm having my math right. What is 6,000% times 1,000? 6,000% times 1,000. 60,000. Yep. Okay, so I was right. So you would have 60x'd your money if you would have held for 200 days. Let's see how much that is on average. So that's 60,000 that you would have made divided by 200, which is the amount of days. You would have made an average $300 a day, which is 30% returns you would have made on average if you would have sat out. And look at that. That would have gone through 1 dip, 2 dip, 3 dips, about 4 dips that you would have had to set through. If you wouldn't have sat through those dips and would have sold on the next rip, you would have lost out on 4,000% gains. Imagine that. Imagine what cryptocurrency, except for Ethereum and Bitcoin, can do this. And can do this. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-boggling. This is the most volatile cryptocurrency that there is ever. But it encapsulates everything good about Bitcoin and Ethereum, removes all the negatives, takes the actual fundamentals of decentralization to the max. There's no admin keys. There's nothing. There's whales, just like we have whales in Bitcoin, but there's no admin keys. No one can turn the contract on. No one can turn the contract off. Right? If everyone sells out tomorrow, it will still run. It will still run. And that is the entire purpose. It encapsulates time. What is the most valuable thing we all have on this earth is time. And HEX encapsulates that. HEX values your time. The amount of time you lock up your HEX for, you get rewarded interest. So if you were to use my favorite site called HexCalc, which you can figure out how much interest you can gain. So if we were to do just say, I think 20,000 is a T-share, so let's do 20,000 HEX for, first we're going to do 1,000 days, right? And let's just assume that it goes to the very conservative estimate of $1 within then, right? You would earn almost $9,000 in interest alone. I mean, can you imagine that? You think any bank for 2 years of your time, 2 years you can earn $9,000. And then if you were to make it a 15-year stake and it just hits $1, you would have a small fortune of $150,000. That is 5,000% returns. Does that make sense? I don't even think Bitcoin in its entire inception has reached such level gains. I mean, I don't want to be sacrilegious here, but if we were to just say that it was from 2,700, I mean, come on. Come on, do I need to say more? Come on, look at this. Okay, maybe I stand a little corrected, but maybe I don't. Because if we look here, we look here and we go from the bottom wick to the top. I mean, but only time will tell. This has been Monetary Recap. I hope you guys enjoy our video. Like, comment, subscribe. Downvote if you hate it. Upvote if you love it.